What if I told you, the flight you're about to book to Dubai for $1,200 could have been booked for $500 using the exact same airline, the exact same seat, on the exact same day? And no, this isn't clickbait. Every single day, thousands of people unknowingly overpay for flights to Dubai, while a small group of travelers quietly fly for half the price, not because they're lucky, not because they have connections, but because they know how the system actually works. And here's the scary part. Most travel tips online are outdated, incomplete, or intentionally vague. They tell you what to do, but never when, how, or why it works. In this video, I'm breaking that pattern. I'm going to walk you through step by step how to book cheap flights to Dubai, the smart way, using strategies airlines don't advertise, mistakes that silently drain your wallet, and one timing trick that alone can save you hundreds. Stay until the end because the final step is where most people fail, and it's the difference between paying full price or flying to Dubai for a steal. Let's get into it. Step 1. Understand why Dubai flights are expensive, and how airlines use this against you. Before we talk about cheap flights, you need to understand why flights to Dubai feel so expensive in the first place. Dubai is a luxury destination. Airlines know this. They assume you're traveling for business, you're booking last minute, or you can afford it anyway, so prices are inflated by default. But here's the secret most people miss. Flight prices to Dubai aren't based on distance. They're based on demand psychology. Airlines track when you search, how often you search, where you're searching from, and how urgently you seem. And every time you panic and refresh prices, the system quietly raises them. Which leads us to the most dangerous mistake people make. Step 2. Never search flights the way most people do. This step alone can save you money instantly. If you're searching flights like this, logged into your main Google account, on the same device, refreshing the same dates over and over, you're literally telling airlines, "I'm desperate." And desperate travelers pay more. Here's what you do instead. Use incognito or private mode. Clear cookies or switch browsers. Never search the same route repeatedly in one session. Why? Because flight prices are dynamic, not fixed. The moment you appear interested, prices can spike sometimes within minutes. But we're not even at the real strategy yet. This is just setting the trap. Step 3. The best time to book flights to Dubai. This is where people mess up. Everyone says, book early. That's vague and wrong. For Dubai, booking too early can be just as expensive as booking too late. Here's the sweet spot most people don't know: 6 to 10 weeks before departure. That's when airlines start adjusting prices to fill seats without panicking. But, and this is critical, day of the week matters more than the date. The cheapest days to book flights to Dubai are usually Tuesday, Wednesday, early Thursday. Why? Because business travelers book on weekends and Mondays. You're slipping in before demand spikes. And here's the suspenseful twist. Even if you book on the right day, you can still overpay if you choose the wrong departure day. Step 4. Fly on these days, or pay the price. If you want cheap flights to Dubai, you need to stop flying when everyone else does. The most expensive days to fly are Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That's when luxury travelers, influencers, and business flyers move. The cheapest days? Tuesday and Wednesday departures. Sometimes flying out one day earlier or later can save you $200 to $400 instantly. Same flight, same seat, different day. But we're still playing on the surface. Now, we go deeper. Step 5. Never fly direct to Dubai. Do this instead. Direct flights feel convenient. They're also expensive. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Direct flights to Dubai are priced for comfort, not savings. The real savings come from strategic layovers. Instead of flying straight to Dubai, look for flights that connect through Istanbul, Doha, Cairo, Muscat, Athens. These hubs are competitive battlegrounds for airlines. Competition and lower prices. Sometimes a single layover can drop your ticket price by 30 to 50%. And no, you don't need a 12-hour stop. Even a 90-minute layover can unlock massive discounts, but only if you search correctly. Step 6. The one tool you should be using, and most people don't. If you're only using airline websites, you're already losing. The smartest travelers start with flight aggregators, not airlines. Use tools like Google Flights, Skyscanner, Momondo. But here's the suspenseful part. You're not using them to book, you're using them to spy. Search. Flexible dates, multiple nearby airports, entire months, not specific days. This reveals hidden price patterns. Once you find the cheapest option, now Then, you go to the airline's website and book directly. Why? Because third-party sites can hide fees, change baggage rules, or complicate refunds. And trust me, Dubai travel plans change. Step 7. The fake destination trick that unlocks cheaper routes. This is where things get interesting. Instead of searching New York to Dubai, search New York to Istanbul, New York to Athens, New York to Cairo. Then search those cities to Dubai separately. Sometimes booking 2 one-way tickets is cheaper than one round trip. Airlines don't want you to know this because it breaks their pricing model. Yes, it takes more effort, but effort is cheaper than money. And this one trick alone has helped travelers save hundreds. But there's still one final mistake people make. Step 8. The baggage trap that destroys cheap flights. You found a cheap flight, you're excited, then at checkout, boom, baggage fees. Some cheap flights are cheap because they exclude checked bags, carry-ons, seat selection before booking, always check baggage allowance, total final price. Connection time, a $450 flight with $200 in fees isn't cheap. The best cheap flights are the ones that stay cheap after checkout. And now, the final step, the one almost nobody does. Step 9. Set alerts and let prices chase you. Most people chase flight prices. Smart travelers let prices chase them. Set price alerts for multiple dates, multiple airports, multiple routes. Airlines constantly test prices. When demand drops, you get notified. And sometimes prices crash overnight. If you're flexible and patient, Dubai becomes surprisingly affordable. Here's the truth. Cheap flights to Dubai aren't about luck, they're about leverage. Once you understand how airlines think, you stop reacting. Our neerpo staburster, diende de damernein, in skaperwan, start controlling the game. If this video saved you money, or opened your eyes, hit like, subscribe, and share it with someone who's about to overpay. And comment Dubai below if you want a follow-up video on cheap hotels, transport, and luxury hacks once you land. Because getting to Dubai cheaply is only the beginning.